Okay, we live now? No? Okay, now we are. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay, we're live now. Okay. Um, cool. Okay. So, yes, I have a lot of tabs open. These tabs are here because I'm working on a new banner for the channel. A new banner for the channel. But we're gonna mute this real quick because I wanna talk about Black Ops 7 real quick. So what ended up happening earlier is the the Xbox store ended up leaking Black Ops 7. And they leaked what essentially they leaked the zombies map and they leaked the crew. So I actually have the image up here and we're gonna go over that. This is for the VOD for everyone else. Yeah, I don't have a 2 monitor setup, so you're gonna see everything. I really don't care because it's not showing anything personal. Um, but here we go. We're gonna start off with Takio here, and Takio he has a red scarf, so maybe this is Monty's scarf. I'm more There's not much we can see with Takio's uniform. We do see his katana, and if you notice throughout all the characters, they have like gold eyes, and then they're basically affected by the dark ether. So here's Takio. I probably, you know what, before we go over the characters, as I'm brain rotting over here, this is Farm from Transit. This is 1,000,000% Farm from Transit. There is the house with the one box location just behind Rechthofen here, and then there's the barn that usually has double tap and I believe a shotgun in it. And then here's that tractor that's in the middle lane. This could be an expanded area, but let's start off with let's move on to Dempsey here. Dempsey looks a lot different from everyone else in my opinion. He's got a lot of what looks like Viking slash Norse tattoos here. He looks similar, but he's also different, and then we see that he's affected by the dark ether as well. The one thing with Dempsey too is his uniform is completely different from his Ultimus and Primus uniform. Rechthofen is the only one that has a semi-similar uniform to his two other selves. This entire uniform that Dempsey is wearing is a Vietnam era going into like Desert Storm type of uniform. He's got the Alice gear here with the Alice belt with the straps and stuff. He's got some kind of like, you see this with modern day like operators and kits. He's got like a bungee cord attached to his belt, so in real life application, if someone went down, you could just clip this onto their vest and drag them while you're backing up. That's like one application. There's multiple other ones. And then he's got a radio here. This is like a Vietnam style radio. You don't see these radios in World War II. He's also got some kind of modern day like thigh holster similar to like a pistol holster. And he's got a weird concoction between like airborne pants and just weird modern day pants. I don't know. Treyarch doesn't really care about the whole gear thing. They kind of just take things from multiple different eras and just splice them together. That's why Black Ops 6 is not a 90s era game, because there's nothing in that game that's 90s era. Again, no one probably gives a shit about this, but for those of you that are like me, I'm just going to point this out. It also looks like he's got a knife here, kind of. That could just be his pants, but it kind of does look like a knife. And then the one that I'm actually really excited to go over is Rechthofen's gear here. I'm going to constantly be flipping over to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'll turn up the audio in here too, because I do have the audio down a lot just so you can hear the microphone. But here, you can't see it all too well. It's better in the cutscene that we got, but we see Rechthofen here again. Affected by the dark ether. His eyes don't look to be gold. Again, it could just be the image. But on his hat, he has a visor, a Wehrmacht visor cap with the silver, which is what officers wear, and then on each side of this circle emblem here are Waffen SS Eagles, just the wings, and then inside the circle is a circle with a red background with a gold outline with a silver skull. Honestly, they could have just used the SS Totenkopf. That would have just been a more symbolism right there. But in this image, it looks black, but in the Reckoning End cutscene, it's gray, so it's a Wehrmacht visor, which is a make-believe um, emblem here. And if we move down on his trench coat, here we see what looks like a Wehrmacht eagle. Now, this is actually on the wrong spot in terms of like uh, real German uniforms. It should be on the left side of the breast. Excuse me, should be on the right. This is his right side. This is his left side. And then he's got a German Wehrmacht officer like get up going on. The pants are wrong. Um and we can't really see his boots, so I'm just assuming the pants and boots are wrong. But he is wearing a Wehrmacht top with the EK2, and then this satchel thing around here has a badge here. Now I think this is Treyarch took inspiration from the DRKB like shooting badge during World War II. And then right here, my guess is probably an infantry combat badge or a wound badge. And then this image right here should be pretty recognizable because this was in Vanguard Zombies. And Richthofen's uniform, we'll get to this real quick because this looks very familiar. Richthofen's uniform is very similar to Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. If you guys remember the main villain, Von List, his uniform is very, very similar. And this medal specifically was also in the campaign for Vanguard as well, with Richter. And this medal is based off of the German Star of Order, the Star of German Order, something along those lines. And obviously Treyarch just changed it a little bit because it doesn't look like this. There's obviously, swastikas and shit, but because of censorship laws, they can't really do that anymore. And then lastly, what everyone really cares about is the shield on the left sleeve of Richthofen, which is Group 935. But if you look closely, again, it could just be this image, but the 935 logo itself, like the numbers, are not inside the hand logo. So I don't know why 935 isn't there. There could be a multitude of reasons why. And then we have up here, no clue what this says. I can't really see what it says, but hopefully we get like a zombies trailer that we can break down and go over. Also, Mr. Dalek JD, Mr. Waffle Waffles, Codename Pizza, a bunch of other COD YouTubers already confirmed that they played zombies early and they will be dropping videos today and the next couple days. So we'll be reacting to their zombies gameplay and the multiplayer gameplay in this stream. And then obviously we'll be reacting to all the games that are posted inside of Gamescom. They're showing a bunch of games through the pre-show. They just showed a really interesting game that I didn't get to fully look at. But what is this? Storm Road Kings, okay. And then let's just go back here. But yeah, and then on his trench coat he has red piping, which I think red piping is just infantry, and then we can't really see his rank, but he's probably like a colonel or something. Which is funny because in the early World at War days, again, no one cares about this. I'm just breaking down time before the actual show starts. But in World at War, Richthofen was an SS officer in World at War. And then they completely retconned that and said he never joined the Nazi party, which is a bit weird because then they never changed his uniform. So, I don't know, that's just weird to me. And then we have Nikolai here, which, in my opinion, Nikolai looks drastically different from all of these. Like, you look at Richthofen, yeah, that looks like Richthofen. You look at Dempsey, yeah, you can see Dempsey. Takio, yeah, you can see Takio. They did Nikolai, in my opinion, dirty. Like, he does not look like Primus or Ultimus Nikolai. But he has his Primus headgear on. There's a lot of theories going around that maybe Samantha in the end of Tag der Toten for Black Ops 4, he didn't actually get killed. but he's not wearing anything that screams Soviet era. The only thing that screams Soviet era is just this buckle. The rest of it doesn't really scream Soviet era. The jacket, though, screams Reznov to me. It screams heavy Reznov vibes. Vibes, not vibes. And then he actually does have he has a shield here too. So I wonder what the shield is. But yeah, his pants look very similar to Dempsey's. And then some kind of pistol holster here, some kind of that says something. That could be a button, but it looks like that says something. And then a satchel. Maybe the Chronorium is in that satchel. That looks like a Chronorium size satchel holder. And then we obviously have the Black Ops 7 weapon. So we have like a shotgun or something. Could be the KRM from Black Ops 3 could be returning. The Cap 40 or the MR6 from Black Ops 3. This looks like the shit. It kind of looks like the Bal 27 from Advanced Warfare, so maybe that gun's coming back, but it also does look like a Black Ops 3 gun. And then this one, I have no clue. This could just be like the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2 or something. All right, let's go on to the game show. It is here.
And by the end of the week, more than 300,000 people will walk the show floor.
Can you guys hear the game?
1,500 exhibitors. It turns out that E3 didn't die, it just moved.
Can someone let me know in chat what the well, it's probably just counting me because no, I'm not watching it, but
no matter where you are,
is the stream audio from them good mixed with my microphone?
Boldest indies to the biggest blockbusters. Today, the game industry has never been more dynamic. Clever ideas from small teams are breaking through in huge ways.
If it's slow enough, just let me know and I'll turn it up.
A co-op climbing game created by Aggro Crab and Landfall Games stormed the charts on Steam, and right now I can announce for the first time it has sold over 10 million copies to date. Congratulations to the team. And there's also other fun ones, like you guys have probably played Date Everything, a wild dating sim where you can romance a treadmill or a curtain. It's on Steam right now. Check it out. It's sold.
I don't think anyone cares about that.
Copies. All these successes prove something important. Small teams with big ideas can change the industry. And that brings us to one game made by a handful of developers.
I do also apologize for all the background noise.
For 6 years, Team Cherry has been
I have to do a bunch of different settings for streaming compared to when I record videos.
And Steam's most wish-listed game. Well, tonight, I can finally definitively tell you that Silksong is 100% actually launching this year. And behind me, you're seeing some brand new Silksong gameplay, the first extended look since the last trailer in 2022. And starting tomorrow, you guys here at Gamescom can play a demo at the Nintendo and Xbox booths. There you go, Silksong is real. And on Thursday, Team Cherry is going to be sharing some news as part of a YouTube premiere on their channel, so make sure to check that out. Tonight, we'll give you a first look at this holiday's biggest games, like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ghost of
I hope Black
Tsushima,
Ops 7 is
plus
first so we can
previews
get that
on
over
Fallout
with, I'll be
Video's
honest.
Fallout Season 2 arriving in December.
I'm really excited
And
for
later,
Fallout Season
we'll have
2.
a special performance of the music of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, one of this year's most
Better go full screen
celebrated
so we're not
games
seeing the
developed
sidebar and shit.
right here in Europe. Plus, a brand new look at Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom, and the world premiere of the opening cinematic from World of Warcraft Midnight from Blizzard. Now,
Don't
as
really give a
always,
shit about World of
Loadout is
Warcraft, but
also about surprises, and we do have multiple brand new AAA game announcements and reveals.
Fallout
for the
3
next 2
remake,
hours,
please.
so stick
That would be
around
great.
right until the end.
Come out
This is
today,
our
that'd be
biggest
great.
opening night live we've ever done, so let's not waste another second. It all begins with this.
This is Black Ops 7. Yeah, I think it's Black Ops 7. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. They started off with Black Ops 7.
It brings me such satisfaction to see you here.
Alright, here we go.
Best of my work. You will know fear.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control.
Oh, we're gonna have those type of missions. I really hate the whole... I really hate all that.
Shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez igniting global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
Somehow I doubt that.
To let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what you do next.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized who that was.
Inspector 1, report. Need a sit rep.
Oh, are those copyright?
The hell it ain't!
Modernized AK. There's that War Machine from Black Ops 6. Oh, this is Metallica too, so it's even gonna get hella copyrighted. At least it sounds like Metallica. I might be retarded. Maybe it's not Metallica.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
What the?
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
Ew. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. There's some transit. Dead Ops Arcade 4. Nice. Okay, we got... Okay, there's some transit in Dead Ops Arcade 4.
Dead Ops Arcade as well, and it looks like we also have an official date. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 releases on November 14th. And to tell us more, please welcome
Okay,
Miles
November
Hudson from
14th.
Treyarch and Natalie Pohorsky from Raven to
All
Opening
right.
Night Live.
Give me a full month to play some Black Ops 6. I mean, Battlefield 6, my bad.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on the reveal. Welcome, Miles and Natalie to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having us. We're very excited to finally talk about this game.
Yeah, excited. Let's get into it.
All right. Well, that trailer was obviously intense. Black Ops is back.
I mean,
but
it wasn't that
the Black
intense.
Ops as always, and it looks like you're definitely pushing the envelope again.
Absolutely, Jeff. It's been a long road, and we're thrilled to finally be sharing what we've been building. Black Ops 7's got a bold vision of the future. We're diving into 2035, and it's a future that feels real, just out of reach, but it's twisted in only the ways Black Ops could. And, you know, you come to expect what you got there. It's a world of fear. The shadows are gone. Nothing is what it seems.
Yeah, 2035 setting. So the question is, you know, we're wondering how does Menendez, how does this all fit into the Black Ops timeline?
Yeah, so we're pulling threads from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6, but don't worry, don't get it twisted. This is a beast of its own, Black Ops 7. We're stepping into a world spiraling from the return of Raul Menendez and the consequences of the past.
All right, well, I'm curious who the protagonist is, so you can tell us who's stepping into the light in this game.
Yeah, David Mason returns, but he is not the same. He's carrying deep scars. Some you can see, some you can't. And he's got a new team with him, and every mission, every move is a test.
Now,
And
what
we're
makes the story
also-
stand apart? Yeah.
We're also introducing the Guild.
Yes.
Important to mention, a global tech force that claims to be humanity's
Quickly,
last line of defense.
if you
against
watch
this
this
machine.
on
And their CEO, Emmett
Twitch, you
Keegan,
do
is
get
a
drops.
visionary leader with
This drop right here, I'm assuming might be a beta code because it just straight up says the shield and there's no description of it. This one's obviously a charm, but this one I think might be, realistically it's probably an emblem for Black Ops 6, but it might be a beta code.
Tell us about how does this story stand apart this time?
It's the characters.
Okay.
So the story is about identity, memory, and consequence. And we've crafted this cast like pieces of a puzzle. So each one has a reason to be there, and each one brings something unique to the table. And we've also got our central city of Avalon, which is more than just a backdrop.
Excuse
It's
me.
a living, breathing space that evolves with the player. And it's also where our story roots take hold.
All right, well, one thing we want to talk about is gameplay, and I understand you're doing a co-op campaign for this one?
That's right. From the start, we wanted to make a
Are they just
bold
gonna,
with the campaign.
I don't mean to
Black
be a
Ops
dick
7
here, but are they gonna
solo
keep
or up
yapping
to
or show
4
us more
players.
gameplay?
It's a shared experience, and every mission has been handcrafted for variety. Tone, pacing, gameplay location. You're going to be running on the rooftops of Japan, exploring the Mediterranean coast, and then diving deep into the human psyche. All of it has been crafted to really add clues to the story and offer their own gameplay focus.
Wow, so wild story, co-op campaign, you are definitely pushing boundaries this time.
Yes, we are. Black Ops 7 is all about innovation across the entire game, and not just in gameplay, but in how we tell stories, how we connect players, and how we build worlds. And this is just the beginning. There's more to come at Call of Duty Next.
Okay, they are
including
doing COD
multiplayer
Next.
and zombies. But for now, we hope you guys are excited to step into something new and experience something truly unforgettable.
Amazing. All right, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, thanks so much, guys. And now, here's a behind-the-scenes look from the rest of the Call of Duty development team. Thanks, guys.
Ooh, the MA-A1's coming back, or the MA-87 as it's called in BO2.
Play the Call of Duty campaign. This time, you're not going in alone. You have the option this year to play
Oh,
solo
Michael
or
Rooker
up to
is
4
reprising
players
his role.
Start to finish. You can bring your friends.
That's
you can make
cool.
some new ones, and there's a whole bunch of adventure even after the story.
For solo players, we really make sure that they can engage in the campaign the way they want to and feel like they're truly playing a Black Ops story.
What's going to be fun is having each player in your squad gravitate towards their own play style and then really
The MX Guardian
We've crafted this
from
as
Modern
an
Warfare
open
3.
social mode that features the amazing linear Call of Duty missions that our community loves.
Mission variety is at the core of the Black Ops 7 campaign. The pacing shifts between high-intensity combat, stealth-driven objectives, and deeply psychological sequences that challenge your perception of reality. Avalon serves as the narrative's anchor throughout, but the campaign stretches far beyond its borders, both geographically and thematically.
It's dynamic and full of opportunities to explore, experiment, and experience the story in new ways.
And in the culmination of the
I'm actually excited to use that MA-A7.
something bold. The
Okay.
endgame. It's a proving ground to put everything you've mastered through.
Why does every gun sound like it's shooting
The
lasers?
endgame is a brand new PvE
What the
social
fuck?
experience where you and your squad will need to survive overwhelming odds, adapt under pressure, and break the rules of what you thought a campaign.
And there's zombies in
Each
campaign.
run is a
Okay.
new step in your power journey as you wield personalized abilities and face unexpected challenges. And here, all of Avalon opens up.
It gives us a lot of freedom to have some fun with the gameplay mechanics.
I will be
player
honest, this
movement, players
kinda
really
seems
can
like
turn the map into their playground.
People are gonna hate that I'm gonna say this
Explore the world
in the
beyond
VOD.
mission.
I feel like this is like a weird version of Halo.
That's just a quick look at what's to come with the campaign. Every mode of this game is built with the intention to deliver the best possible experience to our players. So whether you're a Call of Duty veteran or new blood, there's something for you in Black Ops 7.
Oh, no more zombies? Really?
All right, for much more on Call of Duty Black Ops 7, make sure to watch the full-length Black Ops 7 Direct and tune into Call of Duty Next on September 30th. Still to come, we'll have news on Fallout Season 2 and the announcement of a brand new game from adventure game legend Ron Gilbert. I grew up playing his games, and I can't wait to show you his next unexpected.
So they are doing COD
a little bit
Next.
later. All right, who's ready for our first brand new game announcement of the night?
Okay, we're gonna exit here. I wanna check if these guys have posted their videos yet. Nope. Nope. No. Okay.
Hi everyone, thank you so much, Jeff. It is
Okay, maybe they're showing it on stream, but I want to watch Gamescom.
I just had so much fun last year that I had to run it back. And let me just say, we have an unbelievable show for you tonight. And now, without further ado, it's time for our first new game announcement at ONL. Please enjoy.
Our gods have forsaken us for fear of the coming darkness consumes all but you.
The fuck?
Lampbearer, something stirs within you. Something ancient, powerful, hungry.
It's gonna rip the body apart.
So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto our so-called lords
Is this another Darksider game?
retribution? But should you fall, the world falls with you. Lords of the Fallen 2.
Oh, okay.
Wishlist now.
I actually didn't like the first game of Lords of the Fallen.
This now. All right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is official, set 100 years after the last game as a fragile
Okay,
tale
Mr. Dalek JD just posted his zombies video.
CI Games promises a sequel that's bloodier, faster, and more brutal than ever. With more aggressive combat and new boss battles, your first look at gameplay will arrive later this year.
Should we view it? Should we view it now, or should I blue ball everyone until the
Game
end?
of the year at the Game Awards and comes from one of the most celebrated studios on the planet. Next year, it's making the leap to become a major
Oh, let's see what this
anime.
is.
And tonight, we're breaking the news with your exclusive first look.
Okay. I don't quite care about this, I'll be honest. Alright, we're just gonna skip to... I gotta refresh. But shout out to Mr. Dalek JD. I will link his channel in the chat, actually. Here, we'll go like this. Copy. Can I do this inside of my own... Wait, can I seriously not do that? Okay. Give me a second, guys. New to the whole streaming thing. Give me a second. Let me link. I don't have a second monitor, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. But shout out to Mr. Dalek JD. I'll just spam his fucking thing as I misclick every fucking thing. All right, let's watch some zombies gameplay. Again, shout out to Mr. Dalek JD. Give him a sub, give him a like. And let's see. I'll go full screen for you guys.
And its gameplay. It's fresh off the main Black Ops 7 reveal. Last week, I was invited to Treyarch Studios to not only see but play Black Ops 7 Zombies.
Maybe it's not gameplay.
Exclusive intel you need on gameplay details, maps,
Okay.
characters, and so
Okay.
much more. So let's jump straight into the details. But to make sure you don't miss a single Zombies video in the future, consider subscribing. I flew 20 hours just to get you this.
Gonna be honest, I thought it was gameplay, but we're gonna watch this together.
The Black Ops 6 Zombies map Reckoning, we got swept into the Dark Ether with our
Okay.
Black Ops 6 crew. What it means for Treyarch and the locations that we can go this year is that we're apparently going to go to some of the coolest locations we've ever been to in Zombies.
Give me a second.
We have never
If he shows the...
experienced before.
Okay, yeah, so like in the beginning of the VOD, in the stream, I mentioned the whole, here's a better look at Rechtofen's new uniform and how heavily inspired it is from Vanguard. We have that DRKB shooting badge, the EK2, the breast eagle. Here, the epileps kind of look gold, and then we have that Star of the German Order, and then we have the Waffen SS eagle wings, and then that emblem there, and then here's the visor cap. It's, now that I'm looking at it more, it is an SS visor cap because we have the gray, then the white piping up top, then the black band, and then that silver thingy that I can't remember the name of it. Just wanted to point that out even further. Yeah, we can see it even closer. It is an SS cap. So a lot of Wehrmacht and SS liberties were taken for Richthofen's uniform. And then now we know the Group 935 shield on his sleeve from Xbox leaking the fucking image.
We are now face to face with a new version of our iconic crew from the foundation of Zombies itself. Treyarch want to make explicitly clear that this is a third iteration of these characters. Now,
see, Group 935, the numbers are not inside of the emblem. So here, we'll just Google that real quick. Ignore these Googles because I'm just making a new banner for, as I can't type. Why is caps lock on? So yeah, there's no numbers inside of his shield. So I'm concerned as, like, are they retconning Group 935 now? Like, why would they go ahead and post this image and not fully put in Group 935's numbers inside of the whole thing? Am I not the only one confused by that? All right, let's continue.
The versions we're seeing of Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey is a third iteration of this crew. Everything that happened before with these characters still happened, and everything is still completely canon. Their stories have been told, but we are now in the Dark Aether timeline, and this is the Dark Aether original crew. And on purpose, Treyarch is not actually going to tell us much about them to start with, but they do mention that they know
I don't want them to.
The Black Ops 6 crew at this point, and they are going to act
I don't really care about the Black Ops 6 crew.
Point to learn more about this iteration of these characters. Questions like why are they important and why are they in here with us is a question that's going to be answered throughout the year. And whilst details are
I'm hoping Black Ops 7 forces us to play this crew.
New characters where we get new details.
I want Treyarch to force us to play the crew like it was in the olden days. Do not allow us to play as multiplayer characters. Do not allow us to play as operators. Only this crew. Because it makes zombies have a specific... Hey, Gobblegums, by the way. Right here. I just saw that. I don't know why I didn't point that out in the beginning of the stream. But, yeah. Gobblegums are back. We kind of knew that. But we also have a better look at the breast eagle here. It looks like it has something on the bottom. Can I zoom? No. I completely lost my train of thought. But, yeah. I'm really hoping Zombies this year it's not Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'm hoping the HUD is literally just, like, they can copy the Black Ops 2 HUD for all I give a shit. As long as it's not the HUD from Cold War or Modern Warfare 3 Zombies or Black Ops 6 Zombies. Fuck, I'll even take a Black Ops 4 Zombies HUD. I'll even take that because it still feels like Zombies. Black Ops 4 was the last... Sorry if I'm getting a little rowdy here, but... Black Ops 4 Zombies was the last traditional zombies that we've gotten. I know a lot of people will blame it on Modern Warfare, which that doesn't even make remote fucking sense, in my opinion. Like, that makes no sense to say the reason why zombies doesn't feel like zombies anymore is because of Modern Warfare. That argument makes no fucking sense. They have, like, the Modern Warfare universe has no control over what Treyarch does to zombies. Just remember, Treyarch did this to zombies. Why it doesn't feel like it used to in the olden days. And Black Ops 4, again, for the 4th time, is the last traditional feeling zombies. So, let's continue with John here.
Is the fact that Richtofen is wearing a Group 935 patch.
1939. Okay, well, maybe it says 59. I think that's a 3. That's definitely a 19. That's definitely a 9. Well, maybe it's a 2. No, that definitely says 1939. Underneath the eagle on his breast pocket. Yeah, that definitely says 1939. And then I don't know what this says. Maybe John's going to get into it. I paused it. Maybe premature paused. Let's see if he mentions why there's no numbers.
On his left arm, which up until this point, Group 935 has not been referenced whatsoever in the Dark Aether story.
That's true.
Another detail to point out on Richtofen's jacket is this medal right here, which is the Iron Cross. If it wasn't already obvious based on his cap and outfit, it seems this version of Richtofen is part of the German military.
Okay, I'm going to pause it again. Sorry, John, to correct you. This is the Star of the German Order. That's the closest, like, YouTube isn't going to like this, but I will Google it for you guys. Star of the German Order. This one. That's what it closely resembles. It also could be that one, but that one's fake. That's fake. It's this one. Star of the German Order. That's what that badge is. See, we'll go here. See? That's the closest resemblance to that badge. All right. Let's continue. He is right. It does have an Iron Cross in it, but yeah. Also, I was wrong. This isn't a combat badge. It's based off the combat badge, but if you guys remember from Black Ops 3, the Giant, and throughout Black Ops 3 Zombies, anything German related had wings, and then it had a wolf in the middle of it. So that's what this badge is. So for some reason, the image that Xbox leaked was not high quality enough.
Medal was usually awarded for bravery and service in combat, regardless of your rank. A higher grade
Iron Cross goes around your neck, by the way. It doesn't go right here.
Grades of the cross, like the Knight's Cross and Grand Cross, were awarded for exceptional acts of bravery and leadership. There is clearly a rich backstory to this version of Richtofen and his involvement in
I'm wondering what this says.
Directly tied to World War II, but we're just gonna have.
Oh wait, I know what it says. I'm sorry, I keep pausing, but this says WSS, and then it looks like it says okay. So Richthofen is an Obersturmbannführer. Okay, so it says WSS Obersturmbannführer. We'll Google that for you guys too, as my escape key fucking breaks off my keyboard. Obersturmbannführer. Right here. This is Richthofen's rank as an Obersturmbannführer. If I could zoom in on the actual on the video here, I'll do a screenshot actually, so we can look at it later. But that's literally what it says. It says W''SS Obersturmbannführer. Could be Oberschaftführer. That's exactly what that says. Wow, they're going heavy on the SS vibes here, which most people aren't gonna like that.
Dempsey, where we can see he has a really cool arm sleeve tattoo.
Yeah, he does have a cool sleeve,
arms, which you previously didn't have. You can see a much clearer look at the emblem on Takio's chest, which
it's a dragon.
Some sort of dragon. Nikolai just looks a lot like Primus Nikolai here, but all four of them have a very strange eye color, which doesn't seem to be natural. You can also see in their faces that they are quite veiny, like there's a lot of purple veins which seem visible. It could be due to their excessive amount of time in the Dark Ether. We'll just have to wait and see. What is really cool is there is now 8 dedicated zombies operators, so 2 crews playable, meaning you can play as any combination of these characters, being the 4 original Dark Ether characters, the 4 Black Ops 6 characters, or a combination of both. All characters will interact with each other, have completely unique interaction lines, and they're going to go through this story together. In a very similar way to Black Ops 4's Alpha Omega map, where there were 8 playable characters between 4 Primus and 4 Ultimus.
Unpopular opinion, I actually really liked Alpha Omega.
Itself. Black Ops 7 is going to launch with 1 zombies map, but it is
sorry, I just went full autism mode, by the way.
It's not just about size of map that is important, but it's the intent
for those that
what you
didn't give a shit.
Space. And with Black Ops 7 as a whole, they've expressed that it's very much a sequel to Black Ops 2. It doesn't quite
We're missing Gamescom, but we'll try and go on their YouTube and rewind back.
Absolutely looked at transit from Black Ops 2.
I only really care about zombies, I'll be honest.
Opportunity to take that experience and make a lot of cool things to take it to the next level. So it is heavily transit inspired, but it isn't actually the transit map remastered.
Wait, so it's heavily transit inspired, but it's not actually the transit map. Then what is it? And we'll watch the trailer that got released, and we'll scrub back. But I'm pretty certain in that trailer on Gamescom, we saw the Project Janus logo that's inside of the Reckoning. So I'm wondering if they're just gonna flip stories for transit and say that no, it's not a Broken Arrow facility, it's actually a Project Janus facility. Also, this is inside of the Dark Ether. So how did a Project Janus facility get inside the Dark Ether? Unless they're gonna say there's a secret part of the Reckoning map to where they teleported to you could teleport into the Dark Ether onto the transit map.
In fact, sounds like a map like Revelations, but is then placed into a transit-esque style layout. And to Treyarch, they can't think of a better map that really expresses the Dark Ether and the experiences we're going to be having this year than with this map. And they describe it as essentially a Bermuda Triangle, featuring unique locations.
Quickly, Obersturmbannführer is Lieutenant Colonel. So, just by going off that image, Richthofen is a Lieutenant Colonel in the SS. Which is wild, because I wouldn't think they would put that inside a multiplayer. They'd put that inside a campaign, but not multiplayer.
Out of various locations and time periods, each area having its own unique story, essentially meaning that every area of the map has been plucked from a different time period and is a completely unique location between each area. We were all presented this, and there was actually a map screen that
sorry for the noise in the background. My brother's dog's in here.
Picture accurate. Here is an image on screen that depicts to the best.
Oh. Yo, where's bus route B? Oh, there's bus route B. Okay, let me stop moving my cursor real quick so I can... No, I'm not. Never mind. Rough map from memory. Not accurate. Okay. So I'm assuming this was probably bus depot. And then we have the standard route that goes through the tunnel. And then out here, maybe diner? Or this would probably be a new area. Then here would be diner. And then we loop back around. And then here would probably be town. And then we have the bus route B that probably goes to power station. But where would farm be? Maybe farm's here. I'm just going off of transit. I know he said this is not transit remake, but if we would go off of the transit map, this would be bus depot, a very large area of bus depot. There's probably like an underground facility or two. And then this would be farm, this would be, or this would be bus depot, this would be diner, this would be farm. Then we loop back around, this would probably be power station. And then these would be two different and completely new ones. Maybe this one's town, this one's, I don't know. Let's just continue.
To my ability, what the overall map looked like. Map in total had 6 unique locations, and the only location that was explicitly shown to us was an area called farm.
Farm. Okay. Yeah.
We've been given that shows
that's 100% farm.
In the farm area, we can see that this is very heavily inspired by the farm from Transit. You have the left building, which looks very similar to the original. Then you have that middle house where you would find the mystery box location upstairs.
I just realized that he's got I believe this was, if I can remember correctly, this is called the Kolkashir, which is just a mess tin that the German army would use and Waffen SS troops would use. And then he's obviously got his pistol holster and then a bunch of non-era pouches. None of these are like from World War II. Maybe these, but these look more Vietnam style.
On the balcony. You can also see that the sky is, of course, that purple ethereal dark ether that will be present throughout the entire map. An overview of the map seems that we'll be starting in Area 1, which is on the far right of the map. Then Areas 2 and 3 were above and below each other, which both connected to Area 4, which is the main middle part of the map. Then we had Area 5 up to the top left and Area 6 to the bottom left. Whilst farm was the only one visible to us, it seemed likely that one of the other areas was diner. In another slide talking about progression in Black Ops 7,
so diner is here.
Diner themed calling card spotted, adding more credence to the fact that diner is likely to be one of the other areas on this map. On top of the 6 areas, there's also transition spaces, the roads in between each area, and those are going to have fog.
Here.
But what's interesting about these is that they're going to be living outside the rules of round base. So when you're in these places, they're very deadly, and there's a pressure there where you don't want to be there for very long, and you're absolutely...
Are the denizens denizens of the denizens back.
Secrets to discover along these roads, but they're not a place that you want to be for a very long time.
I don't want the denizens to be back.
Each road also is full of personality, with each path different and showcases different elements and time periods as well. With this all being transit inspired, you of course would think
again, guys,
bus,
make sure you check out John's video.
We will be driving a vehicle known as a Wonder Vehicle.
I'll have the link down in the VOD.
Screenshot of this, and it is not a bus by any means. It seems to be more
it's not
like
a bus.
A big 4x4, but was very
a big 4x4.
Bonnet featured 3 abomination heads. It also had a mountable turret on the top of the roof, which was a Wonder Waffle DG2. Treyarch described that you're going to need the Wonder Vehicle to navigate and get through this giant launch.
Okay, that's
really
weird.
Excited the Zombies team is bringing back the idea of needing to stick together as a team a bit more, and they think Transit did a great job of that. Where you have the bus, you all needed to make the decision initially on the map to go together on the bus in order to survive, and they want to bring more weight to that matter on the decision when you're playing through this map. So especially early on, you'll be able to unlock different ways to move around the map, but it's really important to use that vehicle, decide where you're going as a team, and move to the next destination. Because this map is so big, just like Transit, Treyarch are also bringing another returning thing from Black Ops 2, which is the concept of survival maps.
Hell yes.
The idea here to take smaller locations from the launch map and make them standalone maps.
That's something I was theorizing with a buddy of mine last night before today, obviously. I was theorizing with him, like with Black Ops 2, we only got Transit as a launch map, and if you pre-ordered Black Ops 2, you got Nuketown Zombies. But technically there was 5 maps at launch if you didn't pre-order the game. Actually, you had to pre-order like the Hardened Edition to get Nuketown, I think, for Black Ops 2. But it came with Transit, and then you had Farm Survival, Town Survival, Diner Survival, Power Station Survival, and then you had I said them all, right?
That one of the most successful parts of Black Ops 6
yeah, I think I said them all.
With how accessible it is, where you have everything you need to survive.
But yeah, basically, Black Ops 2 actually launched with 5 maps. Transit itself, and then the 4 maps inside Transit.
And what's cool is that they're able to take the features available in the standard maps that maybe take quite a while to access to, so you're easily able to play those areas in case you don't have the skill or time to get to those places. In these survival maps,
that's really cool that they're doing that.
High rounds is already there from the get-go with no main quest enabled. It is solely about surviving, and they're going to be releasing survival maps through the seasons as well.
Oh wow, okay.
On the launch of Black Ops 7 Zombies, we're going to have the main launch round-based map as well as the farm survival map. As the seasons go on, more survival maps from the launch map will be added to the game.
Okay, that's stupid. Okay, that's actually fucking stupid. So if you missed what he said, because I actually almost missed it because I'm dumb, he basically said that Treyarch is not doing what they did with Black Ops 2, where they launched Transit, and then with inside Transit you have, you have 4 maps to play: Town, Diner, Power Station, Farm, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What he just said was they're going to periodically release their survival maps inside of Transit. I'm just going to call it Transit for now until we get the official name. Throughout the seasons. That is really fucking stupid. Because that makes it seem like they're not going to give us new round-based maps. Okay, that's kind of stupid. I think they should completely revert that. Unless he basically just told us that Treyarch doesn't actually have all of the survival maps inside of this big map fully done. So that's why they're going to release them periodically. If they release them periodically, but we still get a brand new map every season, I'm a little bit okay with that. But I just think, like, giving us only 1 map at launch, I know I sound like a spoiled piece of shit right now, but only giving us 1 map at launch and then a survival map, like a 1 additional survival map, that's kind of stupid. Then again, with Black Ops 2, with Black Ops 6, we only got 2 maps. We got Liberty Falls and Terminus. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that's a good idea, but That's just my opinion.
Seasons go on, more survival maps from the launch map will be added to the game, and it's assumed that further DLC maps will also have their own survival maps as well.
Assumed.
When it comes to carry
Doesn't mean
forward
that
for
will
Black
happen.
Ops 7 Zombies, it's confirmed that Gobblegums will carry over through to Black Ops 7 on day 1. So all of the current Gobblegums we have in the game will be available on day 1. It sounds like all of the Black Ops 6 weapons will also be carrying forward, but that will be post-launch during Season 1.
Okay. So all of the Black Ops 6 weapons will carry forward into Black Ops 7, but at Season 1, not at launch. I'm really hoping he doesn't say the skins from Black Ops 6 will carry over either. Please tell me they don't carry over. I know Black Ops 7's already going to have retarded shit in the game already, just by the Vault Edition. Like, the Vault Edition, that's probably the worst Vault Edition we have ever had. Like, the skins look gross, and the weapon skins look gross.
Another massive thing that Treyarch have confirmed for Black Ops 7 Zombies is that every Zombies map will be getting a fully CGI intro cutscene. I understand that people were very disappointed that Black Ops 6 didn't have a full year of CGI cutscenes like it should, but they said that yes, they 100% are going to have CGI cutscenes for the game, and that they will be expanding upon the mid and end game cutscenes that they offered in Black Ops 6.
Yeah, sorry I keep pausing it, but that's kind of how you have to do reactions. Again, shout out Mr. Dalek JD. Check out his channel. Check out the video. I'll leave a link to the video in the VOD description, and then I'll post it in the chat here in a minute. But that's one thing I really, really hated about Black Ops 6. For some reason, the in-game cutscenes for Black Ops 6 looked really bad. They looked really, really bad. And I don't know. That's just me. I'm really glad they're going to be all cinematic CGI cutscenes. Good.
We got to have a Q&A based on the presentation that we saw. Whilst Treyarch are keeping very tight-lipped on Zombies beyond what we spoke about today, we did manage to get a few Zombies questions out of them, one being the fundamental differences in gameplay between Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 Zombies, and they said that there is some significant under-the-hood changes that they've made to Black Ops 7 Zombies, but they just can't talk about it right now, and they emphasize that in early September, there is going to be a massive marketing window for Zombies. We're going to be getting a ton of teasers and marketing that's going to give us a ton of build-up and more context and knowledge on Zombies itself, including the name of the launch map, any potential new perks, new gobblegums.
I wonder what the name of the map's going to be called.
But at least from what we got to see of the very few seconds of atmospheric gameplay showing off X-level GPU particles and vector fields, we're really able to play with the fog that we'll interact with, and they said they've leveled up with the volumetric fog, adding another level of movement and movement with light layers of noise, giving it gritty atmosphere and claustrophobic feeling to get you really immersed in the environment. They also wanted fluid simulation with the fog. They wanted to feel like you were interacting with it, and not only you.
Okay, so volumetric fog, like what the Battlefield 6 has.
And they're just going to keep pushing and pushing
with their smoke system
to look as good as physically possible. I'll touch upon this a lot more in a video going over everything revealed today, but there are some significant gameplay movement changes that will be across all modes, where tac sprint is no longer in the game. There are also next level omni movement mechanics, such as being able to wall jump for traversal and engagement opportunities.
I don't know how I feel about wall jumping.
This will also be the case in Zombies. You'll also be able to mount weapons onto surfaces and move whilst mounted, going along the mounted surface from left to right. That is absolutely everything.
Okay, so the mounting from left to right on a surface is straight from Call of Duty Vanguard. So there's another Vanguard conspiracy theory there that has nothing to do with my theory on Richtofen in Black Ops 7 is actually a Vanguard version of Richtofen. And his uniform really is very similar to Von List's uniform from Vanguard Zombies. Maybe this entire crew is from Vanguard Zombies. Maybe it's a Vanguard storyline. I liked the way I like what they were doing with the Vanguard storyline, but then it just got really crazy for no reason, in my opinion.
Thing that we know so far solely dedicated to Black Ops 7 Zombies gameplay. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you want to see a full video going over full campaign and
I don't really care about the campaign. I don't really like Black Ops. Okay, here's the video link for you guys, so you can, as I'm misclicking every fucking thing on the planet. What's going on with Gamescom real quick? Oh, we came back just in time for Fallout. All right, let's react to the Fallout thing. Because Fallout is probably the... Season 1 was the best video game adaptation. And there's New Vegas.
Hi, everybody. Great to see you all. Welcome to Cologne and Gamescom. Jonah, you know, we've got 5,000 Fallout fans here in the hall tonight, millions more watching online, and we can't wait to hear about the new season.
Yeah, we're very excited. We literally just wrapped, jumped on a plane, and came out to see you guys at Gamescom.
Apparently, they're working on a Wolfenstein series for Prime, which I'm excited about that.
We asked Todd Howard to come here and show the very first footage that anyone had seen anywhere of the first season. We didn't come because we figured if the reception was negative, we'd just blame it on Todd. So we're back. And given that history, it's that much more disappointing that we didn't bring any footage to show you guys.
Well, let's talk a bit about Season 2. As we see behind us, it looks like we're headed to New Vegas, right, Neil?
Yes, Lucy and the Ghoul ended last season dealing with a lot of family troubles. So we thought it would only be right to send them to the most family-friendly town in the wasteland to go deal with their shit. And along the way, we're really excited to take them all to some of our favorite locations from the game.
Oh my God, yeah, it's such a
I'm really excited for Fallout Season 2.
See what you have in store for us for Season 2. Ella, it's great to see you again. Thanks for coming out to Cologne.
Hello.
Last time we saw you was at Game Awards when Fallout won Best Adaptation. You were up against yourself in Arcane, and you won for Fallout. Congratulations. We want to talk about Lucy's journey in Season 2. You know, how do you think her exposure to the Wasteland is going to sort of affect her vulture sensibilities this time?
Yes, the question is, what is she going to do when she finds her dad? Is she going to bring him back to her vault and give him justice, or is she going to give him wasteland justice, which is the ghouls' justice? I think a central question of the season.
She'll probably just kill him.
Will transform the ghoul, or whether the ghoul will transform Lucy, and how much they will influence each other.
Okay, I like it. Aaron, let's talk a bit about Maximus. He went through quite an evolution last season. Now that Lucy and Ghoul are kind of heading to New Vegas, tell us about Maximus. How does he get deeper into the Brotherhood of Steel this season?
Hopefully.
So deep.
Yes.
So
tell
deep,
us
Jeff.
more.
No, yeah, when we first met Maximus, all he wanted was to be a knight. And now, in very Fallout fashion, it's a little bit of a careful what you wish for moment. So here he is now with his newfound status, trying to make the world a better place in extremely, or I guess deeply flawed society.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we cannot wait to see what you.
I'm
guys
kind of
have in store
hoping they
for
make
Season 2.
another.
Let's talk a bit about Ghoul. Can we expect more sort of Cooper Howard flashbacks as well in Season 2?
Yes, absolutely. Cooper Howard and the Ghoul, played by the amazing Walton Goggins, definitely coming back.
I'm kind of hoping they do another Fallout show after this one called like Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, kind of like what the game was, and like give us a at this quality, but just following the Brotherhood of Steel in a live action. That would be sick.
Cover a greater conspiracy with huge implications for the Wasteland.
All right, well, we'll look forward to seeing how that unravels. Now, Season 1, of course, was known for amazing original characters that you guys built in the Fallout world. We thought that was so cool. But now that you're diving a little more directly into New Vegas, I think...
Are we going to see Mr. House?
Are we going to see any more direct ties to the video game and characters, locations in this season?
Well, we're super proud of the original story that Geneva and Graham are telling. But there was one character in particular from New Vegas that I was really excited.
Mr. House?
The possibility of seeing a little bit more from. We're writers, we're no good at describing this stuff. Maybe we should, pictures worth 1,000 words?
Oh.
I think so.
Okay, all right. Well, it sounds like then we might get to hear a little bit more Seal of Season 2. Is that possible tonight?
Well, I don't know, Jeff. I heard you like world premieres.
We like those, right, guys? Right?
Hell yeah.
Gamescom. All right, Gamescom. Here's the world premiere of our teaser trailer for Season 2 of Fallout, streaming this December on Fallout Prime Video.
In a couple months.
All over the world.
Amazing. All right, let's check it out. Thanks so much, guys. Here we go.
I'm looking for someone.
Common story around here.
Good, the dog's still alive.
Someone you hate.
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McClane?
It's not a Fallout game without.
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over.
Now I want to play now I want to play New Vegas.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
Like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
Hey.
And what I do.
It's Mr. House.
I know everything.
I forgot. Was that the Pridwin?
The bombs will only be the beginning.
Oh, the Legion.
My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent
That's funny.
man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
What the? Jesus Christ. Oh wait, that guy's still alive.
Get lucky, shall we?
That was a red scorpion.
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
Yeah, I'd run from a Deathclaw too. Okay, that's pretty fucking dope. I like that. That's fucking dope.
How about that? That looks incredible. Deathclaw, of course, in our first look at the new season, and Robert House is Jonathan Tease, played by Justin Theroux. It is an amazing Gamescom exclusive, and we've got another one for you. The first drop of the all-new Season 2 posters. We cannot wait to see what Lucy, Maximus, and the Ghoul have in store for us when Fallout Season 2 begins December 17th, with new episodes premiering weekly on Prime Video. All right, now back to you, Shocks.
Thank you so much.
I thought he was gonna.
So awesome. I can't wait. But last year, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was a...
Okay, I'll be honest. Don't really care too much about Indiana Jones. I mean, I love Indiana Jones, but not interested in the game. Does Mr. Waffles? Does he have a different video, or has he not posted it yet? Hasn't posted it yet. What about Codename Pizza? He has posted it. I don't know, but man, I don't even know what to do with this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna. I don't think there's much. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the trailer. I wanted to check out the trailer. I think it was this one.
They want you afraid.
I'm gonna.
Fear makes you easier to control.
It was right here. Okay, let's go here. Let's turn it down a little bit because I think this is copyrighted. I'm sure when I end the stream, I'll get copyrighted. And we have the classic Treyarch Zombies design that they haven't changed since Black Ops 4. There's not much here. Okay, so yeah, this must be the middle area. This has got to be the middle area of the map. But okay, hold up. I don't know if I want to go as far to say that these might be like the zombie designs from World at War and Black Ops 1, like, you know, the Nazi zombie designs. The only reason why I kind of want to say that is because of this white belt here, but at the same time, this does kind of look like a knee pad, and the knee pads weren't a thing back then. But we have Nikolai and Rektov in here. There is a look at the shield on Nikolai's. Hold on, I want to see. There's not much we can see with the shield there. The fuck is that? That might be like a generator or something. But yeah, I'm assuming this is like the middle area of the map because we have that Project Janus thing. But again, how is a Project Janus facility inside of the Dark Ether? And then we have that truck. We have that truck that John was talking about. Yeah, it's like a kitted up pickup truck. And then it's got some jet engines on it, I guess. And then here we have farm. We have the first look at farm here. So we have the house, but the house looks massively expanded. We have the gobble gum machine here, and then we have a perk here. This might be a new perk. This could be melee macchiato, but it also could be double tap. Maybe this could be a brand new perk machine. I don't really know. This doesn't look. I don't know. That's definitely a perk machine, and it definitely could be a different perk machine. We have Nikolai here shooting zombies in town, or farm, excuse me. Ooh, it might be stand 'em up. I think it might be stand 'em up. And then here's Rektoffen. It's funny, they're only showing Rektoffen and Nikolai. Sorry, I'm spam pausing it. And then we have... Oh, wait a minute, I just completely... Oh, this is Dead Ops. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. For some reason, my brain went straight to, oh my god, they're bringing back Nuketown zombies. Okay, Mr. Waffle Waffles posted his video, so... we'll react to Mr. Waffle Waffle's video here. Because I want all the zombie details. And I want it straight from their mouths. I don't want to just make a video copying the same shit. Especially because I wasn't there. But yeah, we got Dead Ops Arcade 4. It looks like Nuketown is going to be inside of Dead Ops Arcade 4. This looks like this is going to be Firebase Z inside of... Maybe they're putting in every single older Zombies map into Dead Ops Arcade 4. I could see them doing that. Just playing like old Zombies maps, but a top-down version of it. This is probably like an Outbreak map. This looks like straight up from Cold War. I have no clue what this would be. This is not a pre-existing Zombies map, but this is the new boss fight from Dead Ops Arcade. There's also a dragon here. The dragon from Der Eisendrache. So maybe this is like a Der Eisendrache themed Dead Ops Arcade map. And then we have the Xbox. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, look at this Vault Edition. This is probably the worst looking Vault Edition ever. Like, what did they do to our boy Ted? Like, what did you do to our boy Ted? This is fucking disgusting. So yeah, the Peacekeeper is in the game. The VS Recon, the M10 Breacher, which is probably just the DM10 from Black Ops 6, just reskinned. Then we have the Dravik 45, which looks fucking weird. Looks like a minigun. And then you have the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2. Then we have that Reznov skin pack, which I watched a leak video on it, and the voices for, excuse me, the voice actor for Reznov, it doesn't sound like Reznov at all. At least the voice actor for Frank Woods sounds a little bit like the original. But yeah, that's just gross. There's that wall jumping. And then we have some multiplayer here. And then here's zombies again. No, that's just Project Janus security dudes. And then we have the car again, which is just a pickup truck that's lifted. We have Richtofen leaning out the window here. Can we see what's on that sign? What is that? It says water. W-A-T-E-R. And then I can't make out what these say. Oh, it's snowing. Okay, so we got like snowy sections inside the Dark Ether, and then we have farm. Man, I'm pretty sure that might be stand 'em up. Unless they're completely redesigning how the perk machines look like, and the original double tap could be back. Could be a new perk too. I don't see a box location either. And then back to Dead Ops. So yeah, what's let us I keep misclicking literally fucking everything. Alright, let's watch some Mr. Waffle Waffles. I will link Milo's channel in the description. Copy that. Again, misclicking everything. I'm very good at this streaming thing. So, again, in the VOD and in the chat, there is Mr. Waffle Waffle's channel. And then there is the YouTube video. Again, shout out to Mr. Waffle Waffles. Like, comment, subscribe on his channel. None of this information is coming from me. It's coming from him. He was there. And again, shout out to him. So let's see what his video is a lot longer. So let's see what Milo thinks. Hello, Milo.
I played Black Ops 7 early at Treyarch a couple of weeks ago.
This isn't my main channel, by the way, so that's why I'm not
everything that I'm allowed
got
to tell you
noties on.
from that event. Now, the structure of this video is going to be the following. We're going to talk about the embargo and how I'm allowed to talk about what I saw versus not allowed to talk about what I saw.
Right.
Then we'll do a big info dump of information, which is tons of stuff that they showed us behind the scenes in this big presentation and in a Q&A, and then we'll move on to a little bit more of my opinion on things and the question of...
I respect Milo's opinion on a lot of things.
Really not back, Captain. So, without further ado, let's talk about the embargo situation.
For people just joining in, we just got done and later in the stream reacting and watching Mr. Dalek JD's. Again, go check out his channel, subscribe to his channel. Again, this isn't my main channel that I watch videos on. This is the COD channel, so a lot of the people I had to resubscribe to. But we just watched his stuff. We're going to watch Milo's because Milo's video is longer and it's probably got more detail. So make sure you subscribe to John and Milo's channel. They're linked in the chat, videos and channels. I'm not sure if we'll watch Codename Pizza's video, but just in case, go subscribe and watch Codename Pizza's video as well. Support these guys. I love these guys. I've been watching these guys since the Black Ops 1 days, Black Ops 2 days, even the World at War days. These guys are the OG zombie creators. Love them to death. And if they happen to see the stream, I don't think they're going to. But thank you guys for being awesome and posting content. Because if it wasn't for John, Mr. Waffle Waffles, Codename Pizza, those guys, I don't think zombies would stay as popular as it is. Especially in the most recent iteration of zombies. I don't think, again, I said it early in the stream, I know some people will be tired about it if they watch the VOD, but Black Ops 4 is the last traditional zombies that we've gotten, and Black Ops 3 was the pinnacle of zombies and the last best zombies iteration we gotten. Quickly, before we finish with Milo's video here, I do kind of want to plan on revisiting and doing all the Easter eggs and playing the old zombies map. So if you guys want me to do that, leave a comment on the VOD or in the chat here. But yeah, let's continue. I'm excited to hear what Milo has to say.
This is something I'm not particularly...
I don't know why it's not me full screen.
It's just very awkward the way that Activision...
Let me refresh, because it's not letting me full screen it.
Waffles here. I played Black Ops 7 Then we'll do a big info dump of information.
It's not letting me full screen the video.
Tons
That's
of
weird. I don't know.
stuff that they showed us behind the scenes in this big presentation and in a Q&A, and then we'll move on
There we
to
go. Had to double
a little
tap
bit
it.
more of my opinion on things and the
What
question
the
of,
hell's going
are we
on?
back, or are we really not back, Captain?
I don't know what's going on.
So,
Someone
without further
hacked
ado,
me.
Let's talk about the embargo situation.
We're gonna have to deal with
This is
this.
something I'm not particularly happy about. It's just very awkward the way that Activision has set this
Okay.
up. So basically, we had this presentation in this Q&A, but then separate to that, we played the game.
Okay.
And annoyingly, I can't talk about anything I saw from playing the game. Like, that is
Oh, that's kind of
still
annoying.
under embargo, which is basically, if you're not familiar with that term, the phrase that they use when it's like the press are given information, but they can't talk about it until a certain time. Like, annoyingly,
Yeah, that
what
is
I
kind of dumb.
played is still embargoed. However, there's a ton of stuff in the presentation that is not embargoed, and the
Okay.
Q&A not embargoed.
Right.
And that means that there's plenty of stuff that you guys will be able
John
to
didn't really
figure
explain this
out
in his
from
video,
what
so I'm
saying
glad
here
Milo's doing it.
that will be very transparent and clear. But it is annoying because I want to talk
Right.
about what I played in extreme depth, and I'm limited. And it's
Yeah, I get embargoes and NDAs are a thing, just like he said. What a way to pause on it. Hold on, let's do him justice. Like if you're gonna invite a bunch of COD zombie YouTubers to play zombies early, like I know it's a bit early. Like we are literally like 3 months, or yeah, we're 3 months because COD Next is on the 30th. That's when we'll see zombies gameplay. So expect another live stream on the 30th. But we're about 4 months away from zombies. I get it's a little bit early, but if you invite these people to play zombies early, let them at least post a couple like curated screenshots and let them talk about what they played so they can get that feedback out there. And if the rest of the community hears that feedback, and then they can either say, oh, I like that, or I dislike that. That's just me. I know, like, maybe not post, like, maybe not send people to play zombies this early, maybe wait until October to do it. But that's just me. I know a lot of people disagree, but let's continue.
Play it then if now was when we were going to talk about half of the stuff. Like, it's a little weird. Like, to the point that I was like, should you guys like change the event structure here? But
yeah, he kind of just said what I said.
Plans for things, so it's whatever. So that's the embargo situation.
Again, I can't full screen it. It's not letting me. I don't know what's going on.
Everything in the presentation that they gave us is on record, ready for distribution.
I can't even change the quality of the video. I don't know what happened.
A couple of quotes about the foundations of the game.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about the zombie specific stuff, but it's
right.
important to get a feel for what their overall vision is of Black Ops 6 to inform.
It's just a full face video.
Zombies.
Yeah.
So, this is a game that was greenlit, concepted, and developed alongside Black Ops 6, supposedly.
Okay.
We always had, this is Treyarch speaking, we always had a unique vision for this title. We're going to get into all the specifics about that later, but they wanted to make sure that the game had its own unique identity, and that's innovations across the 3 big pillars of the game, and that's campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. So
we're here for zombies.
Zombies as one of the 3 big pillars of the game, absolutely as they should be, but they reiterated that there, which was good. They then said, at Treyarch, we're obviously innovating and finding new ways to bring things to fans, whether it's co-op in 2008, you've got big map stuff that they've done with Blackout and Outbreak and things like that. And that's the sort of flavor of innovation that they're trying to sort of look for this year across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. They're trying to just do new stuff for all their players. And the team is then going to sort of talk about that in some depth. Now, this is where the presentation started to split to different speakers talking about different sections of the game.
I might skip ahead here.
Miles talking, and he said, we've been working on this for quite a while.
We
started with this big, chunky statement about unleashing the future of Black Ops. This was sort of the mantra that the team's been working with BO6 and BO6. They're sort of carving out this idea of unleashing the future of Black Ops, and that comes from these big, chunky vision statements.
Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. So I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm gonna watch this video on my own time because it's not, yeah. So there's no, I wish there was chapters, no offense to Milo, but I am going to watch this on my own time after the stream because the VOD just isn't going to be good. Is there anything with Gamescom going on? No, just a private Final Fantasy looking game. Okay, guys. So, quickly, I just want to mention again at the end of the VOD here. In the beginning, we did go over what this actually says in John's video. So, right here is the I know I'm not allowed to show that on YouTube. They get butthurt when I show that. Also, a lot of other people do. But this pin badge here says 1939 under the breast eagle here. And then right here says WSS Obersturmbannführer, which is just Lieutenant Colonel. So this version of Rechthofen was a Lieutenant Colonel inside of Group 935. So my little conspiracy theory here with Richthofen's character, they probably won't even go over this inside of the actual story itself. When we get our hands on Black Ops 7 in November, but they're kind of taking Group 935 as a subsidiary of the SS. So in the beginning of, the Nazi Party coming to rise in the 20s, and then when Mustache Man became, I'm just going to say it, when Hitler became power in 1933, you had the SA, and then the SA kind of became and also got killed off by the SS, and then the SS made a weapons division called the Waffen-SS. So, and there's a lot of different versions of the SS, and the only reason why I'm talking about this is because Richthofen's sleeve specifically says WSS Obersturmbannführer, and then you have the Group 935 shield here. On top of that, 1939 on his breast eagle. And then on top of that, he's got the Star of the German Order with the Knight's Cross inside of it, which is not a Nazi symbol by all means. The Knight's Cross has been a part of German culture and history and military culture for a very long time. And then you have these badges here, and then you have him wearing an SS uniform and an SS cap, and then, the EK2. I'm sure Treyarch isn't going to go into depth or tell us a background about Richthofen at all. They kind of just threw this shit on him just so autistic military nerds like myself picks it apart. But in the original storyline, Group 935 wasn't a part of the SS, but Richthofen was a part of the Nazi Party, just going off of his uniform. And then when the full storyline came out in Black Ops 3, they kind of retconned that thing, saying that Group 935 never joined the Nazi Party. They weren't a part of it to begin with. And Maxis just wanted the Nazi state to support him. And then Hitler was like, "Now I'm going to take you over and you're going to build an undead army for me." Even though that's kind of what they were already doing. But that being said, it looks like now in this new universe, this new story, that Group 935 was a part of the Waffen-SS or a part of the SS in general. Again, just going off of this new Richthofen's rank here. I'm honestly inclined to kind of make a theory video on Richthofen alone. I know a lot of people wouldn't even care about it, but just to put the stuff I went over here in the stream into a video would make a little bit more sense. In terms of a World War II historical type of video. So I might make that, I might not. And then on top of that, the Group 935 for some reason doesn't have the numbers inside of the actual logo here. But there is a higher def version. It's probably already posted on Google. But I'm going to end the stream here. I know it was all over the place and we didn't actually fully watch Gamescom, but this is a COD channel. We're only here for Call of Duty. Again, thank you for the early videos and the early shit on zombies. Again, we will be back September 30th for another live stream. And I actually might make a video. Whoops, wrong one. I might actually make a video on Richthofen's whole uniform and why I think he might be a part. And this crew in general might be a Vanguard version? Question mark. And yeah. So without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, ding the notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. We will see you for another live stream on COD Direct. And also potentially might be revisiting older, as my voice cracks, older zombie games and doing their Easter eggs and stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know down in the VOD comments what you think of Black Ops 7 so far, specifically zombies. We could, now that I'm thinking about it, we could go over multiplayer details too, because I know Espresso, I just got a notification from Espresso uploading a video. I keep clicking the wrong fucking thing on multiplayer, but I'm just gonna leave that for something else because I'm not really concerned about multiplayer. I'm only concerned about zombies. So I'm gonna shut up and I'll see you guys in the next stream on COD Direct.